It's time now for Down on the Corner with Dale Hoffman, North Central Arkansas's premier news talk program. Brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, providing big city healthcare with a hometown touch. And now, Down on the Corner.
Good morning, North Central Arkansas and Southern Missouri. It is Wednesday, May 22nd, 2019. It's 7 a.m.
We got rain, but it's a beautiful day, so I'm happy.
Nice and cool.
It is.
It was, I mean, just a typical little spring thunderstorm.
You're right, though. The storm came through, and it got a little bit cooler outside.
Mm-hmm.
It was a nice evening.
I had 2 rounds last night at my place.
I probably did. I didn't pay any attention.
The first one came through, it's kind of like, poof, it was gone. You know, it was kind of like, really? That was a severe storm? Really? You know, I put on Facebook, I said I'd probably get the driveway would be wetter if I stood behind the lawn sprinkler with the leaf blower, you know.
With that said, though, I mean, it may have, but that first line may have broke up a little bit where it crossed through, but it was severe coming through. You look at that line, I mean, it was bringing some damage with it.
It's funny when it hits the White River. I think the White River affects those storms sometimes.
Good, I guess.
So, anyway, well, good morning.
I don't know.
Welcome to Down on the Corner program. Dale Hoffman, your host, along with Scooter Callis. Hope your day is a good day today. Hope your morning's going well. Down on the Corner is brought to you by Baxter Regional Medical Center, the best care in the Midwest, the envy of many hospitals around. Be sure to check out their urgent care 24/7. It's only $69 per visit. Go to baxterregionalcare.com or download the app, your Apple device. Go to the App Store or on Google Play for other devices. The Urgent Care 24/7 from your smartphone, tablet, or computer saves a lot of steps, a lot of hassle, sometimes even keeps you having to take off from work, you know.
It's good to have, even if you don't need it, but it'd be good to go on early, get registered on it. That way you don't have to go through all them steps when you need it, and you can just click on and go.
Get it taken care of. You bet. Baxter Regional Medical Center, very innovative. The best of technology right here in North Central Arkansas. They serve about 17, 18 counties, both in Arkansas and Missouri. Baxter Regional Medical Center, the best care anywhere, right here. You know, and if I heard correctly, did I hear they're going to start breaking ground on an outpatient surgery center over on the east side around Beard? I think I heard that on some news today. Yeah.
Huh.
So we'll check that out. But you know,
they come on again, we'll have to ask.
You betcha. So Baxter Regional Medical Center, you know, like I say, the envy of many hospitals in the Midwest, and we've got them right here in North Central Arkansas. And I'm enjoying Brewed Awakening coffee. You can do the very same thing with 3 locations to serve you: Bomber Boulevard, 62 East Plaza, and of course Baxter Regional Medical Center's lobby. Mike and his staff are ready to serve you the best coffee in town. Pick up a cinnamon roll or anything else they have to offer at any of the 3 locations right here in Mountain Home. Brewed Awakening coffee. What are you drinking today? Sprite?
Water.
Oh, water.
Water, and it's not smart water.
Really?
No, I spent too much money and it didn't help.
No PhD from the water, huh?
This is that cheap, always save. Great value.
Great value. There you go.
There you go. It's
Been
great
to Walmart.
Value. Yep.
For the best coffee in town, it's Brewed Awakening. If you're not drinking Brewed Awakening, you're just drinking Mighty Water. And enjoy my coffee. In fact, I should have got up and I'm almost done with the first cup already. But coming up at the break, we'll regroup and get another round. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas bring the morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes right here in Mountain Home. Roller Funeral Home on Highway 5 North. Talk to Bruce, Charlotte, Chris, Brad. We say it every day. Very professional, caring, loving, understanding, and in your time of need, whether it's an emergency or a non-emergency, they're there to help.
Yeah, these guys have a calling for what they do, and it's just amazing how they just want to help.
Yeah, it's just, they just get it done. And so in the time of need, Roller Funeral Homes, 29 Roller Funeral Homes in the state of Arkansas, 1 in Memphis, Tennessee. Roller Funeral Homes, with all our respect. Let's pause now for our morning prayer. Heavenly Father, in the aftermath of the storms, I pray for those that had damage to homes or other property, and as of now, I've not heard of any storm-related fatalities, in which we are grateful. And Lord, we know you are in control. In your scripture, it tells us of when you were in the boat and the storm came up, peace be still were the words you spoke to calm it. The wind and rain obey you, but Lord, sometimes we don't. Some blame God for the bad stuff, but never thank God for the good stuff. Lord, my prayer today is to teach us to honor you in all things. And that's my prayer today. Amen. Roller Funeral Homes of Arkansas, bring you morning prayer each and every day with all our respect. Roller Funeral Homes.
And now,
brace yourself. Yeah, it's not too bad today.
The weather.
Wearing tighter shoes. Hit that high note.
No, it's just you can tell when your ears are clogged. I sound better.
Morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Thedora for all your real estate needs. The Z-Team, 870-405-0793.
Unfortunately, we do not have their awesome webcam today.
Yeah, we're still waiting on that new modem or that router, whatever it is, that got hit by lightning.
Equipment issues, but they will be up hopefully by the end of this week.
Yep, we'll get it back.
Get that awesome picture back on.
We can show that still frame, though, from the winter. This is what it looks like normally, except it's all green and pretty right now after all the rain and warmer temperatures. And we'll be back to the live shot as soon as the computer functions are repaired. In the meantime, Bob and Linda Zadora, the award-winning Z-Team, they'll need some listings, 80,000 on up to 150,000 and on up to 250,000. Buying, selling, need some property, Arkansas or Missouri. You're looking down around Calico Rock or Yellville Flipping, they can handle it right here. Bob and Linda Zadora, and don't forget, Linda is a professional stager. So when you're ready to sell your home, Linda can come in and set the home for that eye appeal, like, ooh, I like that, you know, and get that little hook and get that house sold for you so you can move on. If you need to downsize or upgrade, whatever the need may be, young families getting larger, or grandpa and grandma maybe not ready to go out and weed eat after the storm, you know, so, you know, we just may have to look at something different. The Z-Teams are the one to call. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. 870-405-0793. 54 degrees at Mountain Home in Flippin, 56 at Harrison, 54 at Yellville, Salem at 54, same in Calico Rock. Mountain View a little bit warmer at 57. St. Louis warmed up to 58 after their round of storms last night. Poplar Bluff at 63, West Plains at 54, 57 in Branson. And Caleb, it's 50 degrees in Watford City this morning. 50 degrees. Whew. That's 90 degrees warmer than February when it was minus 40. A 90-degree increase.
But it's liable to be 30 degrees there tomorrow morning. You never know.
Wow. Again, 50 in Watford City. They won't know how to act starting at 7 a.m. in Watford City, North Dakota. It's 50 degrees already. My goodness.
Again, I think you're crazy to live there, and your son fits that bill. So he argued that point with me over the phone, but
you'll get a text message here in a minute.
But he agreed with me.
Wow, 50 degrees in Watford City, North Dakota. I want to refresh this because they're showing another on this map. I want to make sure, refresh back. I've got this graphic right here showing tornado potential for today. Northeast Oklahoma, southeast Kansas, west and southwest Missouri, with extreme northwest Arkansas in the minor category. And it goes all the way up north of the St. Louis area, up around Quincy, Illinois. And so
I thought we were out of storms.
I did too, you know. So
anyway, what the forecast is showing.
Doppler radar, we got some showers in Arkansas over around the Mississippi River, from about Pine Bluff back over to Memphis, and then on up into Illinois, Indiana, parts of Ohio, Michigan.
A big giant swirl.
That big giant swirl. Looks like that low pressure is sitting over around Des Moines, Iowa up there, you know. And so a little bit of shower activity in California, some in Idaho, Utah, Montana, Wyoming. Dakota's getting some showers right now. And anyway, let's check that Little Rock stops and pick up what's going on in Arkansas. A little bit of a flood watch box south and southeast of Little Rock, northwest of Pine Bluff. You see the shower activity in the eastern part of the state, coming all the way down from Jonesboro to Pine Bluff. That affects I-40 east, Interstate 555, Interstate 55, and Interstate 40 east of Little Rock. 62 412 east with a little bit over there. Highway 63, 67, and 167 may have some spotted showers right now. 62 412 west is in good shape, as well as I-40 west of Little Rock and I-30 towards Texarkana, and 62 412 west towards Fayetteville from Mountain Home. In good shape, Little Rock to Branson on let's see, it wouldn't be interstate, it'd be can't talk today. Highway 65. I'll spit it out here in a minute. And so, take a look at the St. Louis radar. I think it's right about there. East of the St. Louis area on I-64 around Mount Vernon and east, and then Interstate 57 from Mount Vernon to Carbondale, Illinois. I-24 where it junctions with Interstate 57. There is where the rain showers are at. Not much in St. Louis right now. Just the aftermath of the rain last night. Columbia, I-70 east, and then Vandalia, Illinois, Effingham on 70. St. Louis, East St. Louis, and then on through I-64. No showers there until you get to around Mount Vernon. I-44, Rolla, St. Louis, and I-55, Sykeston, Cape. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. Then Southwest Missouri will pick it up. I-44, Joplin, Springfield, all the way back to Tulsa. No problems there. A little bit of flooding issues east of Tulsa. I-70, Kansas City, Columbia on I-70. That looks pretty good there. Forecast map for today, some flooding, some flood warnings. Missouri, Oklahoma, Kansas, nothing in Arkansas right now. We do have in the central part, looks like we have a flash flood warning. That little box that I just showed you on that radar, we've got some red spots down here where we have some flash flood warnings down there in central Arkansas. And so no storm warnings right now, nothing like that. And so we'll move on to the 7-day forecast for today. Mostly sunny, high of 85. Tonight, 20% chance of thunder showers with a low of 71. Thursday, sunshine and 86. Thursday night, mostly clear, low of 68. Friday, sunshine and 88 degrees with a low of 68. Saturday, 88 and sunshine. Saturday night, partly cloudy, 67 degrees. And then Sunday, 20% chance of thunderstorms with a high of 87.
Looks like we're going to have a pretty good weekend.
Yep, not bad at all. Going to be nice. Checking night, well, of course, I do have the drought monitors, but when you have flood warnings and flood watches and stuff like that, there's no drought going on. Anyway, here's a little bit more close-up radar stop this on iDrive Arkansas. Be sure to check iDrive Arkansas before you travel. You can also check your border states, Oklahoma, Texas, Louisiana, Mississippi, Tennessee, and Missouri before you travel. You can see the line of showers from Blytheville down towards the Pine Bluff area. And MoDOT, they have, this is Interstate I-29. Let's see, was it I-20? What popped up here? The train service, I'm waiting on the scroll. As you can see, the red stripe on the bottom of the screen is going to reset here in a minute if you're going into Missouri. The train, I think, that goes, I don't know if it's St. Louis, Kansas City. Are you familiar with that up there?
No.
I'm not either. The Missouri River Runner train service is suspended 5/22 to 5/23. So here's another update coming through.
With passenger service moved to buses.
So that may be that line that goes from St. Louis to Kansas City and back. So it'll resume on 5/24, which is Friday. So a lot of places where there's some water over the road. So if you're traveling in Missouri, be careful. You know, the major highways, your federal highways, your interstate's going to be pretty good. It's like you get on like Highway Z or Highway H or something like that, where it's a state-supported road. Sometimes it gets over the road. Anyway, drive safe. Allergies for today: high 10, grasses, hickory, mulberry. Tomorrow, prediction of 4.5 low to medium. Yesterday we had a low of 1.8. Today's going to be high at a 10. Grasses, hickory, and mulberry are the main culprits today for the allergies.
There you go.
So, once again, morning weather brought to you by the Z-Team. Bob and Linda Zadora for all your real estate needs. Buying, selling, need property in Arkansas and Missouri. Give them a call, 870-405-0793. Check out the website, retiretoarkansas.net.
Now for community calendar.
Brought to you by Old Time Restaurant on the Square in Mount Home.
We got one of my favorites for breakfast today. We got a hamburger steak.
Oh, that is so good.
Comes with eggs, hash browns, biscuit and gravy, $6.88. What a deal.
Did you go down to the restaurant this morning?
Yeah.
And you didn't bring any back?
Oh, I didn't have it cooked. Don't get me wrong. I'm just getting the biscuits and the bacon going. I ain't sitting there cooking that time in the morning. It ain't happening.
Gotcha. Yes, it's so good. Oh, my goodness. And
for lunch, we got a choice between ham and beans or liver and onions. Both come with 2 sides. Roll of cornbread, $6.88.
If you haven't tried that breakfast special, head on down to Old Time Restaurant on the Square.
I like the hamburger steak.
Oh, my goodness.
I get some grilled onions put on it, sauteed onions. Good stuff.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to put my this was sent to me on an email, so this is kind of small. This is going on Memorial Day. This is May 27th at 1 o'clock. The American Legion Joe P. Jocelyn Jr., Post 23 in Cotter, hereby invite you to attend Cotter's Memorial Day ceremony at 1 o'clock at Walnut Hills Cemetery on Walnut Hills Lane in Cotter. Guest speaker will be Purple Heart recipient Mark Diggs. They'll also be dedicating the Rosie the Riveter Rose Garden. And so come on out for a nice Memorial Day service at the American Legion Post 23 at the Walnut Hills Cemetery on Walnut Hills Lane in Cotter, Arkansas. So everybody's invited to that.
Awesome.
And then also the American Legion Post in Cotter, Post 23, will be having their June 8th Junk in the Trunk at Cotter Spring Park. And this is from 8 until 4. And what it is, you can put stuff in the back of the vehicle, back of the truck, the trunk of the car, the hatch, or whatever it may be, whatever you're driving. $20, $25 to rent your spot down there that goes to the American Legion Post, and you can sell your stuff. It's like a mobile garage sale.
Yeah.
You know, so you can go from car to car to car to car and say, hey, I'd like to have that, you know. And so you get rid of the stuff and help out the American Legion Post down there in Cotter, Arkansas. Great folks down there. They're going to be back on the show here soon with us. And American Legion.
There goes your phone.
Yeah, American Legion Baseball Cake and Pie Auction Alumni Game Saturday, May 25th at Lefster White Field at Cooper Park. 4 o'clock will be the McLeod Intra-Squad game. 6 o'clock the Cake and Pie Auction. 7 o'clock Locker Room Alumni Game. Rib sales you can pick up after 3 o'clock. 1 rack for $25, 5 racks for $100. And today is the last day. Is that correct? Today is Wednesday. Yes, you've got today to order the ribs. You get 5 racks for $100, 1 rack for $25. And on May 25th, this Saturday, you have a rib dinner for $15, beans, potato salad, drink along with the ribs. Pre-order ribs today. This is the last day for it. You can call Lester White at 421-2006, Bobby McCormick, 405-1477, or Frank K. at 404-5462. Need to get that done. I'd try to get that done before noon today, before that cutoff date, you know, so help those guys out. You got anything, Scooter?
Well, I was looking for the post. I had it up yesterday. I don't know where it went to. Taste of the Twin Lakes. You remember that one? You did a PSA for it.
Yeah, and I can't, you know, I was having trouble finding that in the email. I was trying to find that.
There we go. I think I got it.
Find it.
Let's see. Taste of the Twin Lakes. This is our 11th annual Taste of the Twin Lakes. It'll be on June 4th, 5:30 to 9:30 at the Baxter County Fairgrounds. And you've got live auction, I know, and a silent auctions. Mm-hmm. And you get to try food from all these different restaurants, and it's just a good time.
Yeah.
It's just a good time. I was trying to see if and
it benefits
tickets are $45.
Oh, man, for that kind of, that'd be great.
You can get it, tickets are on sale at the Purple Door, Integrity Bank, the main branch, and Serenity offices.
Mm-hmm. I love a good text message when it's a testimonial. No. Of course, you know, I brag about Old Time Restaurant and Square. Our good friend Bob Zadora that sponsors our weather, him and Linda. We had lunch at Old Time, and it was great.
There you go. There you go. They know where to go.
Thank you, Bob. Hey, it's time for a break. Chase is here from the library. Going to be talking about all kinds of activities at the Donald W. Reynolds Library right here in Baxter County. And so we're going to be right back. I got to hurry. I'm out of coffee. I'm ready for cup number 2.
2.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the pie lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
Our old burger was only 7 ounces, but now it's 8 with brioche bun and pickles. Comes with its own steak knife, it's really that big. Your best competition is always yourself. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. We're focused on one thing, burgers, ribs, fajitas. Just that one thing, burgers, ribs, and fajitas. We're reeling in our menu because it got out of hand. We had a moment of self-actualization. Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back. Oh, baby, Chili's is back, baby, back, baby, back.
Do you know where your money goes when you give to charity? At the Salvation Army, 85 cents of every dollar stays to help those in need in our local community. Hi, I'm Captain Spaulding. The money we raise help people in the surrounding 5 counties, including Baxter, Marion, Sharp, Izzard, and Fulton. You can help by donating your unwanted items and by shopping at the Salvation Army store. Those in need get assistance with rent, utilities, sending kids to camp, and many other things. When it comes to this charity, the Salvation Army always helps those in our community.
Whether you're a professional lawnscape contractor or a homeowner in need of quality lawn equipment, Moran's Lawn & Garden has you covered. Moran's is the longest originally owned lawn and garden business in Mountain Home, with a 5,700 square foot warehouse packed full of new current year inventory for all your lawn maintenance needs. Moran stocks a full line of factory parts, and they service everything they sell, offering top names like Grasshopper, Hustler, and Country Clipper. Moran stands behind their quality service with thousands of customers using their products daily. Moran's Lawn & Garden, servicing the entire Twin Lakes area.
When I grow up, I want to save lives, like a superhero, and show up when people needed me.
When I grow up, I want to do animations. I want to create characters that can fly.
No matter what it is you want out of life, there is a path to get there.
When I grow up, I don't know what I want to do when I grow up, but I know I want to go to college.
Arkansas State University Mountain Home. Take your first step at asumh.edu.
Have you ever noticed every time you wash your car, you end up wetter than the actual car? Next time, run down to Car Care and let the friendly staff put a smile on your face. Car Care of Mountain Home has a variety of services to clean your vehicle's needs, inside and out. From a simple wash and shine to their outstanding detailed services. Located 1525 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. Stop by Car Care Mountain Home today, because driving a clean car always makes you feel good.
Why would I recommend Hospice of the Ozarks? Because I know the people that work there, I know their hearts, and I know that their desire is to help people with the suffering and the anxiety and the things that can come with either terminal diagnosis or a terminal condition. We want them to have a peace of heart and to have a comfort and to know that someone's there to help them through that so they can enjoy the time that they have.
Diatley Dental Care is a family-owned dental practice. Doctors Irvin and Christina Diatley grew up in the Twin Lakes area and are proud to serve the community. With modern treatment methods and state-of-the-art technology, they are dedicated to providing exemplary care to patients of all ages. Our compassionate team consistently receives training above and beyond the standard of care.
We're changing the way you see dentistry.
Come be a part of our dental family.
Jim Brown Company keeps you cool when it's hot and warm when it's not. A trusted name in the mountain home community, Jim Brown Company provides timely heating and cooling installation and repairs. Our certified technicians incorporate new technology on every job to provide you with the most advanced services. At our metal fabrication shop, we handle projects big and small. We've created everything from commercial ducts to custom designs.
I'd recommend Jim Brown Company to my friends and neighbors. The reason being they have high-tech equipment. Their service techs are well qualified for the job that they do, and they also send me a report after all the work is done so I know exactly what my unit's doing.
By visiting our showroom, you can learn all about our heating and cooling products. We'll educate you on your options and help you decide on the right solution. For total comfort at your home or business, choose Jim Brown Company. Quality service with a family name since 1964.
I got my second cup of coffee.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
Slurp. Of course, he's got headphones on.
The sad part is, if I can hear it through the headphones, they can hear it at home.
Well, okay. Well, maybe they'll go buy some Brewed Awakening coffee this morning. Hey, Chase is here from the library. It's always good to have him here. He comes in once a month discussing all kinds of things. We got a great library. We got ASU, the library, the hospital. You know, you combine everything. We got some great folks involved, and so, you know, a lot of grins and giggles going on around here.
Oh, yeah, always.
What do you got for us today, Jason?
Well, we got these new program guides. They're brand new for the summer season. A lot of great stuff in it. If you haven't gotten yours, just pick it up at the library today. We also have them at the Chamber of Commerce. You can pick them up there too. But just a lot of big stuff coming up this summer.
They got pub night coming up.
I knew you'd bring it.
Just saying.
Just saying.
I just happened to notice it on the paper.
Yeah,
Homebrew People's Choice Awards. So
little teaser for people. We don't have all of the information for it out in the public yet, but there's just a little teaser on the program guide.
Pub night, August 2nd, 7 to 9:30.
Yeah.
$50 at the library. Must be 21 or older. ID required. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
And the big thing about summer at the library is getting kids into classes.
You bet.
Because over the summer we have the thing called the academic slide, and it's when kids forget everything they learned throughout the entire school year.
That's a big concern.
It is.
That's a big concern with the educators. You know?
And you have to keep the kids' minds active, or they're going to forget everything they learned. And so at the library we have these summer classes that you can get your kids registered for that will prevent that will keep their minds active, and they'll learn new stuff too, not just retain what they learned over the school year, but they'll learn some new stuff. And this year's theme is the Summer of Space, to go along with the Apollo 11's 50th anniversary and then the NASA's 60th anniversary. So everything's space themed this summer.
And the inside joke is there during the break, I was telling Chase and Scooter, I found a phonograph album at Flashbacks yesterday that had the intercom audio from Apollo 11 50 years ago, which will be celebrated in July of this year, 50 years that we landed on the moon. And the funny thing is, I remember watching that on TV.
That's awesome.
Ooh, that was so cool. But has there been a study, and I know children progress at different speeds, I want to say, somebody going, let's say a boy going from second to third grade, third to fourth grade, the percentage of loss of retainment of what they learned. Oh, yeah, I remember that. Does it take 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks to get them built back up? Once the thing is, we start school early in August, and it's, here we go again. Then you stop for Labor Day.
Yeah.
Then we have like the county fair parade. We got, after the county fair is when it kind of really gets going.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And so, I don't know the exact numbers.
I just wonder how long it takes to get those kids back to where they were.
Yeah. And, I think it varies.
Well, yeah.
But I would say I think science was done and math was done on the length of the summer vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's legitimately planned out so that they don't forget everything. Mm-hmm. But there's still going to be a little bit of loss of retention no matter what.
True.
And so that's where summer classes come in. And we have, like I was saying, space themed this summer. So we do have some robotics classes. We do have some science classes that are based around the summer of space, and just a lot of good stuff like that. Robotics for kids. We have science for kids, preschool science. We even have some art and yoga classes. Just a lot of great stuff.
For the yoga, we'll bring a camera.
Well, we don't.
Hey, I'll do it.
I'll do it. Yoga for adults we have every week at the library, and that's just been going on for a while. Got the Kayets. They teach yoga at the library like once or twice a week.
Really?
And it's always been a good thing to have there.
I'm looking at something here that's already passed. It said May 4th, but Free Comic Book Day.
Oh yeah, that was a big event.
You just don't see comic books anymore.
Well, actually, it depends on where you look.
Really?
'Cause comic books are coming back.
Well, they need to.
Oh, absolutely.
And with newspapers going away, some people make their living drawing 3-frame comics. Beetle Bailey, High and Lois, Garfield the Cat, Dennis the Menace was a single frame. It just goes on and on and on.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we look forward to the Sunday comics. They were in color.
Yeah, and I say comic books are coming back. I think comic books have stayed relevant, but graphic novels, the thick book size comics,
really,
they're getting really big. Yeah.
We used to go, when I was a kid, would go to the grocery store and they had one of these machines that had Archie comics. And they were about the size of your pamphlet right here.
Yeah.
Dad, can I have 15 cents for a comic book? No. Dad, come on. Okay, here. So I get a nickel and I put it in there. Which you had Archie and Jughead and Betty and Veronica.
That's awesome.
So I get the Archie comic. Okay, I'm showing my age. Raise your hand if you remember Archie comics.
Well, you can still buy Archie comics usually at the checkout line.
Yeah, once in a while I see them. Yeah.
Been going on for a while.
But I bet that was something, because you go back to the, let's see, you've had, I think Dick Tracy was a comic, Captain Marvel, Spider-Man.
Oh, yeah.
Who else? Where were the superheroes?
I don't know. I wasn't ever a big comic fan.
Really?
I mean, with the...
You lived a sheltered life.
With the rise of the Avengers.
Oh, my parents would disagree.
I mean, with all the Avengers movies coming out, and it's been coming out.
So now they're putting that in comic.
Oh, yeah.
So let's see, what else we got here? We can bring this up on the screen. This is a very crude picture that I just kind of snapped and emailed to myself, so we're bringing up some summer programs here.
You're right, that's a very crude picture.
Yeah, you can see all the stuff laying here on the desk. And so it brings out your pub night pretty good, doesn't it, Scooter?
Yeah, I told you that's what caught my attention.
That's why I designed it that
way. Family summer show, Saturdays at 10:30 a.m. Let's talk about that for a minute before we take a break.
Yeah, and that's starting in June all the way to like about the middle of July. We're going to have a show every Saturday, and it'll be in the Knox room. There's going to be a bunch of different styles of shows. We have a magician coming. We have let's see, some science activated story. That's actually a traveling kind of a troupe that comes to do like kind of little skits for kids. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun. Definitely going to be a lot of fun on those days.
Tommy, terrific.
Yeah, and I don't have all the information on some of these, but I know the Aaron Acosta Magic is going to be big. He's like a legitimate...
On July 20th.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the actual day that Apollo 11 set down on the moon.
Really?
That'll be the 50th anniversary of that day, yeah.
Oh, and his is kind of space themed.
There you go.
So, I bet that's why. That's pretty cool.
How do you all come up with all of this? You think, okay, let's go back to my era. In my day, the library was boring. Shh, you can't talk. Shh, quiet. No. You quietly look for the book you want. You pull it out. You went to the table, sat there and read. You couldn't even scratch because it made too much noise. Libraries have changed. Look at this. We've got the pub night. We've got family summer shows. Try something new nights. You've got summer reading programs, and then this is page 1, folks. We've still got 3 or 4 more pages to go. Always on activities, teen classes, archery, BB guns, boater ed for all ages, hunter ed, ukulele, then yoga, teen events, summer kickoff, Smash Brothers tournament, Blue Planet tabletop, galaxy painting, astronaut food sampling. That's just one block on page 2. So let's do this. Let's take a break, and we'll come back and we'll talk more about what's going on at the library with Chase. So Shooter takes a break. Be right back. When you need durable and comfortable hospital scrubs stat, you need the Uniform Shop. The Uniform Shop is the place for top quality uniforms, carrying a great selection of name brands including Carhartt, Cherokee, and Grey's Anatomy, as well as shoes from Clogs, Softwalk, and Landau, stethoscopes from Littman, blood pressure cuffs, scissors, name tag retractable, compression socks, paramedic BDUs, and Rocky boots. The Uniform Shop also offers customizing, embroidery, as well as minor alterations. Let us put you in uniforms. Shop the Uniform Shop. Take a step back in time when going to a barbershop meant more than just getting a haircut. Come into Legionnaire's Barbershop today, a unique gentleman barbershop. Get back in style from a former celebrity hairstylist and a licensed barber instructor who are trained in tonsorial arts and lock removal and happy to give you a straight razor shave. Legionnaire's Barbershop is veteran-owned and operated and located at 848 Highway 62 East in Mountain Home. For a full, old-fashioned barbershop experience, stop by Legionnaire Barbershop today. Your car is a member of the family. It takes you where you need to go, and it makes sure you are safe at all times. When a wreck or accident happens, trust the only place that will treat you and your vehicle like a person, not a number. From collision repair and windshield replacement to paintless dent repair and hail damage removal, Dent Boys can cover all your automotive repair needs and make sure you are satisfied every step of the way. Call or visit the professionals at Dent Boys today and see the Dent Boys difference.
At Connor Family Funeral Home, our goal is to provide our friends and neighbors with caring, compassionate services at an affordable price. Connor Family is a full-service funeral home that offers a wide range of services to meet your family's needs and customs. We are the first on-site crematory in the area and provide many options to memorialize your loved ones and address all the details for a more personalized service. Where compassion and affordability meet, Connor Family Funeral Home in Mountain Home.
It's coming up on 7:36. Chase is here from the Donald W. Reynolds Baxter County Library, and all kinds of activities going on. So let's see, we talked about the teens. Let's talk about children and tweens, the in-betweens. You have story time, babies and books. Let's talk about that for a minute.
Yeah, and I'm sorry I've been scattered with all this. There's just so much to talk about. This whole book is 4 pages of just stuff.
Activities for all ages.
Yeah, just a lot to do. But yeah, we've always had the story time and babies and books going on. That's just something we wanted to push this season too. But it's just a great way to get reading to your little children. Because I don't know if you've heard about 1,000 Books Before Kindergarten.
Yes, I have. Yeah.
We promote that hard at the library, and so that's just another way to get literacy to little children. And so we love doing stuff like that. Pause for Reading, though, I don't know if you've heard of that. It is the most adorable thing.
Oh, yeah.
They bring dogs from the Paws of Love Foundation, the training center where they train service dogs.
Right, yeah.
And they bring them in, little kids read to them, and it helps them kind of read in a no-pressure environment. They don't have an adult, fixing what they're doing. They can just have fun with it.
Now, Pause for Reading, June 30th and June 20th. So folks, put this on your calendar. June 3rd and June 20th. And June 3rd, I think, is a Monday.
I believe so.
A week from Memorial Day. Let me get my 1 year out here. Yeah. The 3rd and the 20th. And the 20th is on a Thursday. The 3rd is on a Monday. And then, of course, on July 1st and July 18th from 10 to 11. Practice reading and make a friend by reading to a therapy dog. Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, it's adorable to watch, honestly. But back to the classes. I needed to push one thing. The sign up for those classes.
Okay.
They go quick. They fill up quick. There's a time and a date to do it, and that's going to be May 29th at 10 a.m. And I am telling you, people wait at their computer for 10 a.m. on the 29th to sign up their kids, and those spots fill up so quick.
And that's a week from today?
Yes. And so if you can do it online or at the library. If for some reason your computer stops working and you need to get your kids signed up, you can come to the library and do that. But you just have to remember, if you have any outstanding balances on your card, the system won't allow you to do it. So you have to have a library card, and you have to have no outstanding balances on it, and you can get your kids signed up.
Awesome.
For the kids, Great Outdoors, ages 6 to 9. We have yoga, preschool art, art for kids, preschool science, ages 6 to 9, robotics.
Yeah.
Then also the book club, ages 10 to 12, The War That Saved My Life by Kimberly Bradley, Thursdays in June at 2 p.m. Multicultural Book Connection, June 7th and 21st. And puppetry. Kids ages 8 to 12 learn the art of puppetry. Is that a lost art? Being a ventriloquist?
I don't know. I haven't heard of, personally, I haven't heard of.
Like Jeff Durham?
Yeah, that's the last big puppeter.
The terrorist, I will kill you. Have you seen those?
Oh, yeah. Dunham.
Right.
Dunham.
Yeah, I haven't seen a famous puppeteer in a long time since Jeff Dunham.
Yeah.
So maybe it is a dying art, but we're bringing it back.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah. I die laughing at some of that stuff.
Jeff
That skeletal thing that I will kill you. Dog care, Mondays in June.
Yeah. It's for like tweens around. If you're thinking about getting a dog for your kids and you want them to be prepared for it, you don't want to just get a dog and then not take care of it. Just bring them to this class and we can teach them how to care for a dog. Just find out what breed would be best for them, and just it's a good way to kind of prepare your kids for a dog. Because I know there have been parents out there that bought their kids a dog, kids didn't take care of it, and then the parents ended up taking care of it. I mean, I did that to my parents. They bought me a dog. I didn't take care of it. I was a kid. I didn't know. I didn't know how to, but this will teach you how.
It's good to know because dogs make such good friends.
Oh, absolutely.
Let's see. Book club, movie and popcorn.
Yep, and those movies are going to go along with our space theme. We got Lilo and Stitch, the Muppets from Space, WALL-E, stuff like that. That'll really tie in with the whole space theme.
And always-on activities. These are everyday, open to close book bingo, coloring contest, and build an alien.
Yeah, so the always-on activities, we kind of wanted to give us... So we wanted something going on at all times. We wanted something that people could just walk in the library, see it was going on, and just do it. Like, there's no time frame. They have to be there at a certain time. Other than our opening and closing hours, they can just do it whenever. And so we have some for kids, we have some for teens, we have some for adults. Just things to do to come in.
There's something for everybody.
Absolutely.
And even folks that are retired think, well, you know, I mean, you've got I'm still on page 2. You know, no, I've moved over here to page 3, explore at baxlib.org. That's explore at baxlib.org. Explain that. What's going on there?
Yeah, so we have so many resources online. And if you just go to our website, baxlib.org, you can see all these different resources available, like RB Digital. And through RB Digital, there's comics. You can read comics online. You can read magazines online. But they also, I think we talked about this last time, Artist Works, where you can actually find music lessons.
Really?
Online, yeah. It's video tutorials and kind of ties in with our ukuleles that we have available.
Can we sign Scooter up so when he introduces the weather every day, we're actually in tune? He's shaking his head over here.
I bet they got a class for that.
I bet so. Or a kazoo. We need to get over here. They had ukulele over here. We can do that.
We're doing a specific class because we've had the ukuleles available for checkout for a month. Yeah, a month or two. But now we're doing a ukulele class, and that way to kind of promote more ukulele checkouts. People really get into the music and the learning, and through that we're promoting RB Digital as well with Artist Works. We have stuff like Library to Go, which lets you check out ebooks and like on your e-reader, like on your Kindle and stuff like that. So you don't even have to really come to the library to check out a book from us. So
and it says audiobooks and video. So what format's the audiobook? Is that on CD?
No, it's going to be digital. You can download it from
MP3 file.
Yeah, on your phone. You can listen to it on your phone, stuff like that. Tumble Books and Tumble Math, great resources for children.
That's what I was looking at now. 1,000+ ebooks for kids to read, watch, and learn.
Yeah, it's like a kind of like a class in a digital book.
Really?
Yeah. So there's like different themes. Like the Tumble Math has specific books for like addition and subtraction, and you go through these books and they're interactive, and they allow you to like kind of learn through the story.
Is it age sensitive? I mean,
it's so Tumble Math. It starts out with like addition, subtraction, stuff like that, but then it gets to more advanced stuff like fractions and.
So this would be a good program, perhaps, for the summer.
Yeah,
slack in.
Absolutely. If you can't get into any of our classes, you can use Tumble Math and. Like for the younger kids, just get them continuing.
Even 15 to 20 minutes a day doing something.
Absolutely. That's going to keep that summer slide from, it's going to be, what would be the opposite of a slide? It'd be a summer rise.
Yeah. It'd be good.
Absolutely. You bet. And Creative Bug, that we just got that's brand new to us. It's basically a repository of DIY videos. So you want
online arts and craft videos.
And so basically you want to learn how to do some like sewing or like create anything really. You can look up these videos on Creative Bug through us. It's totally free. If you go through the library, you can find out stuff to do.
You know, and some people are so creative, and I've seen some of the videos on Facebook, you know, where here's this guy with an old lawnmower makes a lamp out of it. So, I mean, you know, it's just people can be so creative.
Yeah.
But something here that's caught my eye on the line below this is still under Explorer at baxlib.org. Newspapers by Ancestry, Mango Languages, and then World Book. Is that the old World Book Encyclopedia?
Mm-hmm. Just digitized. Yep. All that's available online. And, you know, we have a couple of things on here on this list that are at the library only, like Ancestry.com and ABC Mouse. Those are some great online resources, but you have to be at the library to use those two.
But no, World Book, you can get that anywhere?
Yes, those three you just mentioned, anywhere, anytime, just through our website.
But you do have to have a library card to access that.
Absolutely.
Okay. And what's the cost for a library card?
Free to Baxter County or Baxter County residents. Yeah.
That's cool. Man, you guys got it going on at the library this year, don't you? Wow.
Trying to.
Now for adults. Let's see. Let's take the break. It's 7:46, and we'll come back with Chase, and we'll talk about the activities for adults. This is a lot of fun. So be right back.
Sure, all mowers cut grass, but only a Ferris mower with suspension technology can provide you with increased productivity, quality of cut, durability, and comfort. The caster wheels and cutting deck are connected to the frame beneath the suspension. This lets the deck follow the wheels as they move up and down in relation to the ground contours. Maintaining the distance between the deck and the ground results in a beautiful, consistent cut. Visit your local Ferris dealer to experience the difference suspension makes.
Hi, it's Bob and Linda Zadora. We're the Z Team at Century 21 Lemac Realty. We'd like you to meet the rest of our team.
When you are working with the Z Team, you will find that not only are they down-to-earth people, but they are trained professionals who work with downsizers, first-time homebuyers, and clients who may want to relocate to our beautiful Ozarks. Our team has agents who specialize in lake and river properties, listing and selling raw land, acreage, and all residential homes. Listing your property with the Z Team will help get it sold with unmatched Century 21 global marketing. You can find out more at retiretoarkansas.net.
It takes the right gear to survive out here. There she is. Ferris. It's the best gear around. Strong as an ox. Safe as houses. Out back, there's one powerful beast. Awesome. Four-wheel suspension. Handles whatever Mother Nature throws at you. Designed to take the hard out of hard work. And deliver all the power you can need. So if you want to tackle the great outdoors, get yourself a Ferris.
If you want the best breakfast or lunch in the Twin Lakes area, then you've got to come to the Old Time Restaurant. Voted the best breakfast and lunch for 2011, the Old Time Restaurant not only gives you the Southern hospitality right when you walk in the door, they also offer scrumptious breakfast options to curb that early morning appetite. Or stop in later in the day for a tasty sandwich, salad, or a daily special. If a sweet tooth is your guilty pleasure, you can't go wrong with the Pie Lady cooking out over 30 different types of pies. That's the Old Time Restaurant located on the square in Mountain Home.
7:48. Chase is here from the Baxter County Donald W. Reynolds Library, and we're going to be talking now activities for adults. Where do you want to start there, Chase?
Oh, there's a lot, but we do have a new branch of tech classes. I don't know if you've been to the tech classes at the library. I know last season we did stuff like Word and Excel and stuff like that. This season we're kind of wanting to do some more creative tech classes and some more, I wouldn't say more useful, but more like daily life tech classes. So we have a photo editing. If you have an iPad, you take photos with your iPad, anything like that, there's photo editing software on there. Not a lot of people know how to use it. So we can teach you how to edit photos, make them look better than just your iPad camera can take, and stuff like that. We have a resume rewrite class that we're letting people bring in their resumes or creating them on the spot there to kind of gear it more towards what job they're looking for. Say they have they're wanting to get into like a culinary job. That's going to take a specific style of resume, and we're going to teach them how to do that.
No.
So that's going to be a lot of fun, and then also teaching you like the basics of social media, because social media is getting pretty complicated nowadays. It's not just taking a picture, liking your friend's statuses. There's more to it now. So we're kind of getting into the basics of social media for people, and that's going to be a lot of fun.
Area Author Showcase, July 13th from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Yeah, and if anybody is an area author that would like to be involved in that, we still have open slots. So get in contact with the library. You can email us, email Mariah at mariah.h@baxlib.org, and see if there's a spot available by the time you get in touch with us, and we can get your books in front of people.
Yeah, there's a lot of there's some really good area authors. Always on activities, every day open to close. Design a bookmark contest, Mountain Home Rocks rock painting.
Yeah. So,
greeting card station, and Can You Tell the Story? This is June, July, and August.
Yeah, so some of them are kind of self-explanatory, but MH Rocks, it's going to be really fun because it's basically just painting rocks.
We used to do that as kids.
Yeah, and then we're going to be like
watercolors,
hiding it around town, like setting them up around town. People just see a random painted rock around town, which is just fun and kind of funny. And then this Can You Tell the Story? I love this game.
What is it?
It is basically you write a sentence, any sentence in the world, make it weird. That's even better. The next person comes in, sees that sentence, they have to draw that sentence as a picture. The next person comes in, sees that picture, they don't see the sentence before, they just see the picture, they have to write a sentence of that picture, and then the next person comes in and draws a picture of that new sentence. And it's basically like telephone but on paper. And it gets some funny results. It's just a lot of fun. And so we're going to kind of break it up into this week is drawing the picture, and then this next week is writing the sentence, and it's just to see how weird people can get.
That is funny. Make it at Studio 300.
Yep, we got that makerspace at the library. It's great for learning how to do just DIY activities. It's just a lot of fun there, and we do have some great classes coming up in that makerspace, like the travel bag sewing edition. Learn how to sew little travel bags, and then making personalized vinyl signs. We have a new vinyl cutter that we're going to be kind of...
Really?
Yeah, and we had an old one, but...
That's an art within itself.
It is, it really is. And our old one was getting to a point where nobody knew how to use it anymore because the software was so old. But we've got a brand new one. It's smaller, more compact, and it can do more intricate stuff. And so it's going to be a lot of fun working with that. These one-of-a-kind marble dishes.
Yeah.
It's going to be a lot of fun to make because it's basically these little, you can make like a ring dish or like a key dish. And Mariah, she tested it out and used like nail polish. And as paint, and like kind of marbled it. Huh. And it looks just like colorful marble.
Oh, I'll be.
Yeah, it's pretty fun. And then we're going to have the craft supply swap. That's just going to be basically bring in your craft supplies. You can swap them with people and talk about... I don't know if you went to the plant swap. It's going to be basically like that, but with crafts.
I go to the radio swap meet twice a year in Nashville. People buy and swap all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I need that 5Y3 tube. Well, I need that knob for that 1934 model. It's just fun. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Ancestry.com Library Edition, Wednesdays 10:30 to noon.
Oh, yeah. And if you've been to the library, I'm sure you've met Vincent. He's a great guy, and he's our head of genealogy. He's our resident genealogist. And so he's going to kind of teach you how to find out your family history. And it's a lot of fun. I recently found out I'm a Viking. Yeah.
Do what?
Yeah.
Really?
Right? Yeah, so my last name is Baker, but it was originally, before we came to America, as Boulanger, which is French for baker.
Yeah.
And the Boulanger family came from Normandy, which was settled by Vikings.
Wow.
So, I'm a Viking.
You're going to have to move to Minnesota now.
There you go.
Get a football helmet.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Salute this guy. He's a Viking. It's amazing what they can do with that ancestry.
Oh, I know, right?
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
That's amazing. Wow. Well, where are we at now on this? My goodness. Oh, I didn't know this. Check out our little free libraries at Quail Run Meadow Park Apartments in Mountain Home, Cooper Park in Mountain Home, the Mountain Home Kindergarten, Lancaster Park in Gassville, and the Norfolk Head Start.
Yep, and we do have a 6th one, and we'll be releasing the new location soon, but it was just put up like this last week.
Really?
And so we do have a number 6.
Oh, let's see what else here.
Oh yeah, and then the back of the program guide is all about our foundations and the Friends of the Library and just how much they help us, really, because I'm thinking about a quarter of our funding comes from these foundations. And so without them, we couldn't do all this stuff.
Yeah, my goodness.
There's so much stuff that we do that's because of the foundation and the Friends of the Library.
That's amazing. And once again, I'm blown away at all the activities at the Donald W. Reynolds Baxter County Library, because what was did you have a count on visitors in 2018?
I don't know. I wasn't here in 2018, but I'm thinking
it's an astronomical number.
It was 160,000.
I thought it hit the 200,000 mark.
I think it was 189,000. I think that was the number.
Can you imagine?
Yep.
Can you imagine? But look what we got.
It'll top that now that they have Pup Night.
One track mind.
Just saying.
You go get a light brew or a dark brew that night?
I'm a light brew fan.
Light, are you?
I don't drink.
So let's talk about, real quick, we got about 3.5 minutes before we end the program, the asset the library is to Baxter County. You're across the highway from Arkansas State University Mountain Home campus. Of course, we talk about Baxter Regional Medical Center. We have some fine schools in Norfolk, Mountain Home, Cotter, Yellville, Flippin, Viola, Salem, in the viewing area. It's a big asset.
It is, for sure.
When you got nearly 200,000 people walking through the doors in 12 months, you're serving well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we always strive to bring as much as possible to those 200,000 people. And we always try to bring in more people. Because the more people that come in, the more people we can help, the more people we can make an impact on.
Yeah.
And that's what a library is for, making an impact. And a positive one.
And it's encouraging to see you've got books for babies all the way up to activities for people that are older than me, 75, 80, 85 years old, perhaps even 90 years, and it's outstanding. Wow.
Yep. Never stop reading.
Yeah. Scooter, you got some thoughts over there other than Pub Night?
Nope, that's it.
Since you brought it up. No, I enjoy it.
Oh, look at this. I missed this. Chess Club for teens. Thursdays in June at 10:30. Ages 12 to 16. Test your skills against other chess enthusiasts.
Yeah. Chess Club's making a comeback. I remember hearing about it when I was young in school, like in middle school, but never had one to go to. And got one coming up.
And the strategy behind, some of these games take hours and hours and hours. I didn't have that kind of patience. All right, so what have I overlooked? You got about a minute to go here.
Oh, Doodles and Noodles. I love this. It's basically just getting together, doodling with friends, and we got ramen. I don't know if you like ramen. You ever had ramen?
Mm-mm.
Oh my goodness, ramen is delicious.
Really?
Oh yeah, it's a Japanese noodle. And it's fantastic, and we'll provide it. Just come in, eat some ramen noodles and doodle around with friends.
Now my boys have. I've never tried them, but I heard they're pretty good.
Oh yeah.
Folks, check out the Donald W. Reynolds Baxter County Library. You serve many counties. You got people coming from everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Missouri and Arkansas.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, man, there's so much going on at the library. So be sure to take advantage of everything. And hey, look forward to having you on next month.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So a lot of fun. Scooter, final thoughts? What do you got? Pub Night.
Pub Night. I had a thought a minute ago, but you cut me off, and I don't have time now.
Okay, so with that, we're going to say goodbye. Everybody have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow.